Okay, I've changed rig. I've changed back to the competition rig. Now the competition rig, if I were going to go shoot USPSA like I used to do, of course, I would have the inside belt in my pants, and then I'd just take this top belt piece, which is Velcroed. You can see it's Velcroed to the inside belt, and I would just wrap that over. And it works great that way. On this one though, since it's competition, I've really just got some basic stuff. I've got the gun, and it's in a holster that it does not have a safety, does not have a release, because in competition, speed is everything, speed and accuracy. So getting your gun out and getting it on target and shooting, and this is a competition gun. This is my XDM 525 in 40 caliber, so I can make max major power factor. But this is basically just a molded Kydex holster. I can get the gun out fast, but it will keep the gun secure while I'm standing around on the range. And then of course I have the magazines, and I have 4 of them because shooting a stage in competition, you're going to need a lot of mags, and so they're easy to get to, and they're placed so that I can easily grab them, both the gun and the mags. Now they do have rules that the gun and the mags can't get ahead of your hips, the line of your hips, so you got to be careful on how you put them on there. But this is the same belt, 24 bucks, Midway USA. This holster I think is probably 15 or 20 bucks. It's just Kydex. It's Blackhawk, I believe, and you just pull it out, and it fits all XD guns, and of course you can get one to fit whatever gun you're wanting to carry. Now on this one, I have added the trauma kit, because well, I don't really shoot competition anymore. I've been on the range when guys got a little squirrely and screwy things happened, and and then there's always the things you see on the TV, or on the YouTube channels about guys doing stupid things, like some guy had a shot last night. He had a 50 caliber Desert Eagle, and he told his girlfriend to shoot him, and he put a encyclopedia or something up to his chest right here, and because he thought how to stop the bullet, and he said, "Oh, I've done this before." Yeah, right. And the girlfriend shot him, went right through the encyclopedia and right through him. Needless to say, he's not a YouTube personality anymore. And then there's the other dude, Tech something or other, and shot himself in the leg. And I saw some video, some guy standing like this, trying to shoot into asphalt to see how deep the bullet would go in. It's like, yeah, these guys must, I don't know where they're from, but they didn't inherit very much intelligence in the gene pool, evidently. But anyway, so that's why I carry this, because you never know when there's going to be fools around, or just accidents that happen. You don't necessarily have to be a fool to have an accident. But that's why I added this to my kit. I didn't have it on there before, but I added it. Now, yeah, it's going to be a little heavy to carry around. It's going to bounce a little, but you know what? If I'm out there and somebody gets shot or something happens, I want to be able to just rip this off, get out the tourniquet, get out the chest seals, get out whatever I need, and start. And I did take an all-day first aid trauma class, and I think everybody who does a lot of shooting, and everybody who does training, you do a little concealed carry training maybe, or you shoot with your family, your kids, you shoot in the backyard, maybe you do some competition. One thing over this last year, while I was doing all this training to improve my instructor qualifications for, master pistol instructor and patrol rifle instructor and all those kind of things, I realized that we have responsibility to take care of ourselves and other people, especially for a trainer. So we added the kits. I took the class. It was an hour long, a day long trauma class, and we went through all the trauma things. And it'd be a great thing for anybody to do, because if you're at the site of a mass shooting, like out in Las Vegas, or in a movie theater, or in a nightclub, or wherever it is, and there's lots of gunshot victims, and you've got one of these out in your car, you run out there and grab this thing. Even if you've only got 1 or 2 tourniquets, some chest seals, some compression bandages, some gauze, and some quick clot, and all those things, you might be able to save some lives, and or your own. You might be able to save your own life. So, you know, these classes are around, and I say, you know, you probably ought to take one. And especially in the day now that we're in a mass casualty shooting in schools and wherever, you know, the trauma kit would be a nice thing to have. And if you don't want to carry it around with you all day, at least have it in your car. Now, in the office building I work in, people bring backpacks in all the time with their laptop in there and stuff. You could just stick this in your backpack too. And if it was a mass shooting in your office, you'd have something. So anyway, something I learned doing all this training this last year, and I just wanted to pass that on, so I hope that's helpful. And I'm having fun doing this, and I hope you're having fun shooting as well, and do it safely. So thanks. I'll see you later.